There's something about black women over 50 that the fashion industry has spent decades trying to keep quiet. It's not about wrinkles, it's not about gray hair, it's about color. And the shocking truth that the shades you've been told to age gracefully into are actually the exact shades pulling years onto your face every single time you put them on. Nobody warned you. Nobody sat you down and said, that beige blazer you love so much is doing more damage than sun exposure. But I'm going to tell you right now, in the next few minutes, because somebody has to. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which 8 colors are scientifically, visually, and undeniably designed to make deep, rich melanin skin glow like it did decades ago. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Melanin Rock Fashion, the home for black women who are done playing small, done blending into the background, and done accepting safe as a substitute for stunning. If this is your first time here, welcome. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Comment below and let me know where you're watching from today, because I love seeing how far this community stretches. And if you've been here before, you already know what time it is. Smash that subscribe button before we get started, because today's video might be the most important style lesson you get all year. Let's start with the hard truth. Somewhere along the way, black women over 50 were handed an unofficial rule book. Wear black, it's slimming. Wear navy, it's professional. Wear beige, it's timeless. Wear gray, it's sophisticated. And for years, millions of women followed that rule book without question because it sounded reasonable, it sounded safe. But here's what nobody explained to you. Those colors weren't chosen because they flatter mature, melanin-rich skin. They were chosen because they're easy, because they're neutral, because they don't require any thought. And in the process, an entire generation of beautiful women were quietly dulled down by a color palette that was never built with them in mind. Here's the science you were never taught in any styling class. Your skin, no matter how deep or rich your complexion, has undertones, warm, cool, or neutral, and those undertones interact with color the same way light interacts with a prism. The right color bounces light upward into your face, smoothing texture, brightening your eyes, and creating what stylists quietly call the lift, that instant, no-filter-needed glow. The wrong color absorbs light instead of reflecting it, flattening your features and casting subtle shadows that read as tired, dull, or older than you actually are. This isn't opinion, this is basic color theory. And today, I'm handing you the cheat sheet the fashion industry has been sitting on for years. Let's get into the 8 colors that are about to change the way you get dressed forever. Color number 1, emerald green. If there's one color mature, deep-skinned women should never be without, it's this one. Emerald sits directly across from red on the color wheel, and because nearly every skin tone carries some degree of red or pink undertone beneath the surface, emerald works to neutralize that redness the instant it's placed near your face. The result is a complexion that looks even, smooth, and luminous, almost like you've had professional color correction done, except it's just fabric. The key is choosing true emerald, not forest green, which can read heavy and dark, and not lime green, which can look harsh against deeper skin. True emerald is rich, jewel-toned, and instantly elevating. Wear it as a blouse, tucked into tailored trousers, drape it as a silk scarf around your shoulders, or let a pair of emerald statement earrings frame your face. However you wear it, the effect is the same. People will tell you that you look well-rested before they even register why. Color number 2, royal blue. This is not your grandmother's navy, and that distinction matters more than you think. Navy has become the default safe color for mature women, but safety and radiance are not the same thing. Royal blue takes everything practical about navy and injects it with life. It's bold enough to command a room, but structured enough to still feel polished and appropriate for nearly any setting, from church to brunch to the office. Because royal blue carries more brightness than navy, it reflects more light back onto your skin, which means your complexion looks brighter and your features look sharper the moment you put it on. Think of royal blue as the color equivalent of standing up straighter. It doesn't just change your outfit, it changes your posture, your presence, and the way people respond when you walk into a room. Color number 3, Warm terracotta. If soft coral is the color of a gentle sunrise, terracotta is the color of a sunset in full bloom, deeper, richer, and made specifically for skin with warmth and depth. Terracotta mimics the natural flush your skin carried decades ago, back before stress, sun, and time started to mute that glow. When worn near the face, it reflects a warm, peachy undertone back onto your complexion, creating the illusion of skin that's glowing from the inside out. This is the color that makes people ask if you just got back from vacation, even if the closest you've been to a beach is your bathtub. A terracotta wrap top, a silk scarf, even a bold lip in this shade paired with the right outfit can instantly soften your face and add years of vibrancy back into your look. Color number 4, honey gold. Yellow gets a bad reputation in mature fashion circles, dismissed as too young, too bright, or too bold. But honey gold is the exception that breaks every rule. Unlike a cool, sharp lemon yellow, honey gold carries warmth, depth, and richness that plays beautifully against melanin skin. Color science tells us that yellow-based tones reflect more visible light than almost any other color family, which is exactly why this shade has such a dramatic brightening effect. Worn as a blouse, a duster cardigan, or even a structured coat, honey gold doesn't just accessorize an outfit, it illuminates your entire face. Pair it with neutral bottoms to let the color do the talking, and prepare for the compliments that follow. Color number 5, deep aubergine. Consider this your elegant escape route from black. Aubergine, a deep wine-touched purple, gives you every bit of the drama and sophistication that black promises without the harsh, flattening effect black often has on mature skin. Where black can sometimes wash out your complexion and emphasize shadows under the eyes, aubergine deepens beautifully against rich skin tones, adding dimension instead of stripping it away. This is the color for evening events, for date nights, for moments when you want to feel powerful and polished at the same time. A well-tailored aubergine dress or blazer doesn't just say elegant, it says, I know exactly who I am. Color number 6, teal. If you want a single color that brightens your eyes, lifts your smile, and photographs beautifully in every lighting condition, teal is it. Sitting at the intersection of blue and green, teal carries the light-reflecting properties of both, making it one of the most universally flattering colors for deep, rich skin tones. It's vibrant without being overwhelming, and sophisticated without being boring, which is exactly why so many stylists quietly reach for teal when dressing women who want to look effortlessly put together. A teal blouse under a blazer, a teal wrap dress, or even a statement teal handbag can be the single element that pulls your entire look together and makes your face the focal point of the room. Color number 7, soft ivory. Not stark white, not cream, but a soft, warm ivory that sits gently between the two. Stark white can be unforgiving on warmer undertones, sometimes creating a washed-out effect that ages rather than energizes. Soft ivory solves that problem entirely. It creates enough contrast against deep skin to look crisp and clean, while its subtle warmth keeps it from feeling harsh. This is the color of quiet confidence. An ivory blouse under a blazer reads as polished and current. An ivory dress for a summer event reads as effortless elegance. It's proof that you don't need bold color every single day to look radiant. Sometimes softness is its own kind of statement. And finally, color number 8, wine red. This is the color for the woman who wants to be unforgettable. Deeper and more grounded than a fire engine red, wine red carries a richness that deepens rather than clashes against warm melanin skin. It's bold without being loud, dramatic without being over the top, and it works for nearly every occasion, from a work event to a night out. A wine red dress doesn't ask for attention, it commands it quietly, the way true confidence always does. Now, let's recap those 8 colors quickly, because I want this list to stick with you long after this video ends. emerald green for a luminous, even complexion, royal blue for brightness and quiet power, warm terracotta for that natural sun-kissed flush, honey gold for radiance and light reflection, deep aubergine for elegant, dimensional drama, teal for brightness in your eyes and your smile, soft ivory for crisp, effortless sophistication, and wine red for bold, unapologetic confidence. But here's what most women get wrong, even after learning which colors work for them. It's not just about the color, it's about how and where you wear it. Mistake number 1, wearing your best colors on the bottom instead of the top. Pants, skirts, and shoes matter, but they are not what people look at first. The eye goes straight to the face, so the colors that do the most work need to live near your neckline, your shoulders, your ears. A colorful blouse will transform your appearance far more than colorful shoes ever will. Mistake number 2, choosing the wrong fabric. A stunning color in a stiff, cheap fabric loses half its power. Look for fabrics that move, silk, fine knits, quality cotton blends, because the way a fabric drapes and catches light is just as important as the shade itself. Mistake number 3, going all in on color from head to toe. You don't need to wear emerald green shoes, pants, and a top all at once. One bold piece paired with neutral basics is almost always more striking than an entire outfit built in the same shade. Let your color be the star, not the entire cast. And here's a final styling secret that ties it all together. Your makeup should complement your color choices, not compete with them. When you're wearing something bold, like royal blue or wine red, keep your makeup soft and natural, a defined brow, a touch of mascara, a neutral lip. When you're wearing something softer, like soft ivory or terracotta, you have more room to play with a bolder lip or a deeper eye. The goal is always harmony, your face, your outfit, and your energy all working together to create one cohesive, radiant impression. So here's your challenge before this video ends. Go to your closet right now, today, not next week, and count how many of these 8 colors you actually own. If your honest answer is fewer than 3, that's not a failure. That's simply where your transformation begins. You don't need to overhaul your entire wardrobe overnight. Start with one piece, one emerald blouse, one royal blue top, one wine red dress, and build from there. Let each new piece be intentional, chosen not because it's safe, but because it's radiant. Because here's the truth I want you to walk away with today. Looking younger, looking radiant, looking like you turn heads when you walk into a room was never about erasing the years you've lived. It's about finally dressing in a way that honors your skin, your presence, and your story. You've earned every single year on your journey, and now it's time your wardrobe reflected that, with color, with confidence, and with pride. If this video helped you see your closet and, honestly, yourself in a whole new light, do me a favor and hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel reach more women just like you. And if you're not subscribed to Melanin Rock Fashion yet, please subscribe right now, because we are building a community of Black women over 50 who refuse to fade, refuse to dim, and refuse to be told their most radiant days are behind them. Drop a comment and tell me which of these 8 colors you're adding to your closet first. I read every single one. Until next time, stay bold, stay radiant, and stay unapologetically you.